It's 10 minutes to 7 now. It was a long, very cold night. I ended up putting on my puffy jacket probably around 12 or 1. You can hear it's quite windy here. We're kind of on the slope toward the top of this mountain, and it's every once in a while it's like a wind tunnel. It just absolutely just blows through the tent, so it was quite cold. I would say my feet never got warm, but it is what it is. I'm gonna start getting ready now. The sun's already coming up. I've been laying in the bed for a while, just pushing off the inevitable, but it's time to get going now. So I'm gonna start get my gear put away and packed, and hopefully start hiking. Check back in later. 7:15, sun's rising over the mountains in the distance. First sunrise while on the trail, and we're starting to pack up. Here's Chris packing up his tent, and I'm doing the same over there. Campsite was good. It was like a wind tunnel most of the night, and did have ice in my water bottles this morning, just a small layer, nothing major. And I'm going to pack up and get moving. You keep moving, you keep warm. So I'll check back in later. Okay, it's 7:35. I'm leaving. You can see there's Chris. He's still packing up. He told me to go on ahead. He'll catch up. We may meet again. Probably going to the same place tonight. We're both planning on going to Hawk Mountain. So we'll end up there. I was going to wait for him, but he's seemed, hey, go ahead if you want. Don't wait for me. So, but it's quite windy and quite cold. It was probably in the 20s last night with the wind chill, maybe even a little lower. I should have checked the weather. I think it's supposed to warm up to about the 40s or 50s today. I just want to get off this ridge a little bit. I'm sure it's going to be windy at Springer. But other than that, had a fitful night. Kept on tossing from side to side. There wasn't as much rotisserie because it was cold, but it's just uncomfortable and you tense up. So I end up going from side to side, left side to right side. Can't really lay flat too much. Definitely missed having my pillow. The clothes just didn't have enough loft in them to keep my head up. I felt like I was laying flat, but that's it. Anyway, let me turn you around. I can't have to take my glove off. My hands are freezing right now. So, but it's cold. This is the trail. It's the approach trail. I got about a little less than 4 miles to go to Springer, and then I'm gonna do to Hawk Mountain. So I figure I've got, if I want, 10 hours of hiking. So I think it's very doable if I don't get lost while I'm trying to record myself. So, oh, I almost tripped over my laces. It's the first time that's ever happened. Haven't seen any other hikers today, so I gotta fix my boot now. So I'm gonna stop recording. I'll check in later. Keep seeing these, like, I don't know how to describe them. They're like little tendrils of ice. I guess they form with the wind and the moisture in the air building upon each other. They make a really nice crunch when you step on them. I feel bad doing it, but if the sun gets here, they'll melt pretty rapidly. There is some ice on the trail, but it's very patchy and not much at all. But you can see these beautiful and the striations in them as they form layer upon layer, I guess overnight with the wind and the moisture in the air, just, freezing to another molecule and building up. But they're really quite delicate. They're very beautiful though. I don't know if it'll focus on it really, but you can see the lines in it, how they're, like little, like filaments almost. But yeah, doesn't do it justice. It's 8:40. I've been hiking for a little bit over an hour. I forgot to set my watch when I first started out, so I'm probably off anywhere between a quarter mile to almost a half mile, but I'm not sure. Chris stayed back. I almost got the impression he wanted a little privacy. I don't know if he had to use the facilities or he just wanted to be alone or what. But anyway, so I decided to hike on. But I'm sure we'll see each other up ahead. Good morning. It's 8:50. I reached a Black Gap shelter. You can see it kind of in the woods over there. Right there. Sorry. Stopping to take my break. I didn't walk over to the shelter. There's a gentleman there with his dog. I don't want to disturb them. I don't want to get the dog agitated either. He's packing up. There's a couple other tents here. Not too many. But I'm just going to take a break here. I'm going to have this beef jerky stick, have some water, and then push on to Springer. It's about 1 mile from here. So check in from the top. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I'm starting down from Springer. Took my photo, signed in the logbook, took a photo of that, and took a nice picture of the view. I got up there. I was by myself for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then I met a trail ambassador named Bo. I just passed the Springer shelter. I don't know. I was recording and I guess I hit the button and shut off. So it's just after 10. I'm heading down from Springer toward, on the trail, first mile, back toward the parking lot there at the Forest Service Road. I met Bo, a trail ambassador up there. I was up there for about maybe 30 seconds to a minute before he came, so I didn't get a lot of alone time. But it actually it was a little more emotional for me being up there than I thought it would be. I really haven't felt anything this whole time, and it kind of just opened up. Anyway, Bo came along maybe about 30 seconds or a minute after I was up there. We started talking. Bo, thank you for your service to the trail and to our country. We talked for a couple minutes, and then several other people started showing up. So it got kind of crowded up there, so I moved on. It's, let's see, 10 o'clock now. I've got 8 miles if I want to make it there to the Hawk Mountain shelter. So, and I probably have easily 6 hours to 8 hours of daylight. There is supposed to be cold temps today. I think it's supposed to be colder tonight. Bo gave me a weather update. So it's supposed to be colder tonight. And tomorrow is a frost warning. So that's not good news in a way, but no rain or snow until, like I said, Thursday or Friday. So it's Monday right now. So we'll see what happens. But that's it. I'm on my way. Let's face it. This is what we want to see, the trail. And here I am where it crosses the Benton Mackay Trail. And if you want, you could take this to the Pinhoti. And from the Pinhoti, you could go do the Baxter to Bama route that Nimble Nomad has made famous. And I remember, I was just thinking today when I went through Nimble Gap, obviously with the name, I think of him and how I saw him about a month, maybe a month and a half before he started his historic trip from Bama to Baxter. So I hope I can emulate or channel him for at least a little bit and get from Springer to Baxter. I'll be happy with that. I'm definitely not the hiker and the man he is. My hat's off to him. So that's it. So I'm going to stop recording now and I'm going to continue my way down the trail. Good morning. It's 12:40. I'm climbing up a mountain. I have to stop, take a rest, and take my jacket off. I'm sweating too much. I'm getting all sweaty. I've gone about 9.5 miles. I've got probably about 3 to go, maybe less, to make Hawk Mountain. Been walking with 2 individuals off and on. Here comes one of them now behind me. That's Kevin from Tallahassee. And there's another guy, Nate, up ahead. He's from Virginia. So far, so good. Good morning. It's 1:20 almost. A little bit before, but I'm still walking. I'm by myself now. I never saw Chris again. I was walking with a gentleman called Nate from Virginia, and Kevin from Tallahassee, but they basically hung behind, or they stopped to eat or rest or whatever, and I just kept on moving. So my watch says I've done 10.6, but I know I started late, so I'm hoping I'm close to the 11-mile mark, and I've got to go maybe another mile and a half at the most to make Hawk Mountain Shelter. I'm not going to stop at the campgrounds. I'm going to the shelter because I'm familiar with the area. I know there's bear boxes there, and I also know that that's where the water is. So I have probably about a little less than a liter on me, so I definitely have enough to make it there. Definitely feeling tired and sluggish. Had a little snack, a little energy gel and some water, and it gave me a little boost to get up that last climb. But doing well, still going. That's what the trail looks like. It's quite comfortable out here. I took my jacket off, as you could tell when you're looking at me, and my hat a long time ago because I was sweating. It's very hot, even though every once in a while a nice cool breeze comes by, but it's probably in the 40s to 50s. I don't think it's really above 50. Tonight there is a frost warning, and last night was in the mid-20s, so it's supposed to get colder. So I'll definitely have to bundle up a little bit more. I'll probably change into my base layer so I have dry clothes. I think that was part of my problem. I started out, I think, a little sweaty. I'll probably get in, hopefully, my sleeping bag a little earlier. I'd like to do some stuff. I didn't do anything yesterday. I basically just got my sleeping bag and just tried to warm up because I was getting chilly. So hopefully I can get in a little bit earlier. Hopefully I'll pitch my tent a little better, and I'll keep it buttoned up. If I can face it for the wind, so I don't get as much breeze coming across me, maybe hitting one of the ends where it's solid and not open, might be a little bit better. And I'll try and put the that side low to the ground. But that's it. Just wanted to check in. Still going. And hopefully next stop will be Hawk Mountain Shelter. Good morning. It's 1:30. This is the Hawk Mountain campsite. But I'm going to continue going to reach the shelter. I think it's another 0.8 or so. So we're doing good. I will reach it by, mentally I wanted to be there by 3. I think I should be there by 2:30, if not sooner. Maybe even 2 o'clock, 2:15. And I'll find a campsite, probably get some water, and set up my campsite. So the good thing is there's bear boxes there. I don't need to worry about putting my food up and keep it with me until nighttime and just drop it in there, which is very convenient. So it's nice. It's 1:45. Here's the trail for the shelter. There's the AT trail that goes up to Hawk Mountain. So I'm going to go to the shelter tonight. A little extra walking, but sometimes it can't be helped. And it's obviously, the water is here anyway, so I would go here to get water. Although I just passed a little stream, I could have got water. Yeah, pretty happy with today. Coming up on 12 miles. I'm a little bit short because I forgot to start my watch when I left camp today. So I think I did an extra, maybe like 0.3, 0.2, something like that. I'm not sure. But should be 8.1 to here. And then the side trail. And then I did probably 3.8 on the thing. And so I should be about 12 miles or so. which I'm coming up to. So pretty good. Okay, so this is the side trail to the shelter, and it should be coming to view shortly. Unfortunately, it means I have to walk up tomorrow when leaving, but once again, can't be helped. And I didn't see any of the hikers. I passed two more through hikers on my way here, and I haven't seen anyone else. I lost all the other people, but they may have stopped for lunch or to get water or something. I'm sure I'll see a lot of people here tonight. And you can just see the shelter coming into view straight ahead. So I'll check back in shortly. And this is the shelter, pretty much as I remember it. Bear box here, and there's another one down further, which is where I stayed last time. There's absolutely nobody here, so I have my pick of the place. I'm going to sign into the logbook here, if there is one. Should be in there. Someone left a copy of Bill Bryson's book, and then I'll find the place to stay. Good morning. It's just about 3 o'clock now. I've got my tent set up. I'm here at the Hawk Mountain shelter. There's several other people setting up their tents as well. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 3 tents, and one is in the shelter right now. Got water already, went to the privy. I refilled up all my water bottles. So I'm very happy to have gotten here so early and had time to set up and really get my sleeping hopefully better than last night. It's supposed to be colder tonight. It's a little breezy here. It's kind of exposed, but hopefully it'll be better than where I was last night. I got some electrolytes already going in my water bottle. And this is going to be dinner tonight, beef stew. So, and I got some beef broth I'm going to use since I had them already. They're a little heavy, so I'm glad to get rid of them. There's a couple more people coming in now. I don't know if they're day hikers or going to be camping, but that should be it. Maybe I'll do a little recap later, but it was a good day. I'll see. I got to charge up my stuff. The battery, I didn't charge my phone or anything last night, so it's really cold. I'll probably sleep with the batteries tonight, as well as the water filter. I got my water filter hanging from a tree right behind me. You can see it right there. So I filled up all my bottles. I'm going to wait till tonight. I'm going to drink, hopefully, this electrolyte solution, and I'll refill it. And hopefully it won't freeze overnight. Last night I did have water, but I had a little bit of ice, like a layer of ice on the top. But it wasn't just shake it up and it broke up. So it wasn't that bad. So hopefully it won't freeze tonight, but it was in the 20s last night, and it's supposed to be colder. I got to look at the elevation. We might be higher up. So that may change things, but that's it. Other than that, good day. Did about 12 miles or so today. Averaged 1.9 miles per hour. I'm happy with that. I'm going to look at the book and see where I'm going next. Probably the next shelter, Gooch Gap. I'll probably be with the same group of people more or less. I'm going to get the book out now and start planning and go from there. But everything is well so far. Day 1 on the AT is in the books, and we're moving along. Only 2,190 to go, or something like that. Okay, take care. Oh, I did want to say thank you to Ron for transporting me, picking me up, shuttling me up to the visitor center and getting me started. Appreciate it, and I heard he put me up on his channel, and I've already seen a couple of people replying. Matter of fact, someone I know actually found that I was hiking through that, and they reached out to me, a former coworker that's retired. So thank you, Ron, and thank you all the people that are watching and interested. I'm surprised that anyone's really interested. Good evening. Well, it's getting late here. It's 5:30. Sun's going down. It's going to get really chilly. It's supposed to be in the 20s, mid-20s to low 20s today with 5-mile-an-hour wind. So I'm expecting chilly temperatures than yesterday is what I've been told. Had a great day. Just had some chat at the shelter with, there's about 7 or 8 other hikers here, all through hiking. Most of them started today at Springer. I think I'm the only one that did the approach trail. and started a little bit before that. So most of them done 8 miles today, 8.1. From all over. A lot of people from Florida. There's 4 of us, I think, from 5 of us now. There's a married couple that's from Florida as well. But nice, had good conversation, food, drink. Obviously, we all kind of eat together. People started cooking their food together at the table there. So other than that, had a good time. It's been a good day. Did 12 miles today, a little bit over 12 miles in about 6 hours. So I'm happy with that. Tomorrow is looking to be about the same mileage as well, I should say. Tomorrow I'm looking to probably do about 8. I'm going to go to Gooch Gap, I think, which is the next shelter. And I think it's 8 miles or maybe just under. And I'll stop there for the day.